Linus will be starting tonight for us.
What have you seen from Linus lately in his performance?
Yeah, I mean, Linus and Huts are working really hard together as a team, and I think we know how long the grind is. And for us, it's excellent that Linus has just come into this season with a lot of confidence, and he's been solid in the games to date, and we're just looking forward. It's a little different look for the opposition. It mixes things up. They have a different way that they approach the game, but both work well within our structure.
Based on rushes, it looks like Dahlin's with Jokiharju. What led you to make a change on the back end?
Really?
It looked like it. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
We had all the same colors on today. You're getting creative out there. We'll see tonight.
Okay.
What's, for those of us who haven't gotten a chance to talk to you, what's sort of surprised you the most about the start with you guys?
Well, again, the picture is so small that I'm not allowing surprise into my brain at the moment. I mean, we need to stay extremely humble with what's going on here and have respect always for the league and for the opposition. I think what's been not surprising but enjoyable is just the passion with which this group is attempting to play a connected style where whether we have the puck or we don't have it, everybody's involved and everybody looks to help each other, and I think that's what we continue to build on here every single day, not looking much beyond the next challenge that we have.
When do you know the full picture? How many games is a full picture for you to know what a team is?
Yeah, I mean, I know what the team is already. I mean, I definitely know what our strengths are. I know what we need to work on. That's been quite evident here right from the get-go. I think this group is also very honest, so players interact with us, coaches, in a very honest way, and are working together on those deficits and continuing to build on their strengths. But so the picture is full, and within it we see all the challenges we still have to be, the team we want to be. We're still quite a ways off of the finished product, which is probably, a very exciting thing for us in the coaches' room. But you never stop growing, you never stop learning in this league, and I don't think that process would ever stop.
You mentioned honest assessments from guys, and I think that the last few locker cleanout years, that's one thing guys said they needed to get better at, was being honest assessments with each other. So when did you see it right off the bat that they were good at that, or has it gotten better as you've gone along?
No, I think it goes back to the summer conversations that I was able to have with everybody, some face-to-face and some off, on telephones. But what I felt always from day one, the willingness to want to buy into what we're doing here and to learn the way we need to play to be competitive and give ourselves a chance every night. That's all we're asking for is to be in every game and give ourselves a chance, so when we enter third periods, there's an opportunity for points. And that's always been the case. And I've spoken a lot to the character of the group and the general hunger to be a good team, and that's what we're building on here.
You said that morning skates won't be the norm for this team. When did that philosophy start for you? Because it sounds like you guys didn't do a whole lot of them in Edmonton either.
Yeah. Well, no, I just think it's all about energy and understanding the different ways that we can gather energy and/or making sure that the quality of our execution stays high. What I find tends to happen is if you're practicing with a team that's tired mentally or physically, your execution principles fall away, and it's better to just go off ice and do something really intense together. But that was probably one of the few things that comes also out of my experience in the Premier League, watching the way they gather and/or use energy on game days. And you don't see any pregame warm-ups or activities there at all. And they were playing a lot. We were playing a lot at 8 at night or 8:30 at night. And so it got me thinking. Speaking with sports science there and here has kind of brought me to the conclusion that pregame skates are often an expenditure of energy that you don't need. Now, when we had a day off like yesterday, it's an important thing to get our timing back, get our speed back, move some pucks around, and get activated like we did today.
Of course, that's because of the athletes, the way they prepare now. Back in the 70s was to get them out of bed.
Yeah, no, quite clearly that our off-ice work here is outstanding, and it's part of our culture is the activation we've been doing since the first day of training camp, and also post-practice lifting and exercise. Everybody on our team is all bought in, so it is the truth. The culture of the athlete today, the reason the game is so much faster than it used to be, the reason the game has so much more power and entertainment value is because they're just better athletes 365 days a year.
Get the
Your power
Sharks.
play is
Yeah.
Sharks twice. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
your power play is off to a quick start. Can
Yeah.
you just talk about any changes and adjustments that you made from last season's power play when you took over?
Yeah, I didn't spend a lot of time looking at last season's. It's just within both units, the skill that we have there and finding ways to surprise the opposition, because everybody. I guess my time's up. The opposition is pre-scouting, and you need to be creative within each game and take each game with a different approach to neutralize some of that pre-scouting that's going on. But what we have is an extremely skilled group when it comes to puck possession and the opportunity that lies within it. So it's been a lot of fun. They bought into the principles, and we give them a lot of freedom then to create within that.
Get the Sharks twice in 5 days. Does that change the dynamic at all?
No, I think it's a lot of fun, to have a back-to-back like this. It also evens the playing field as far as the travel is concerned, which is a good thing. But we have a lot of respect for the history in the last decade of this club and what it's been doing and how they've been competing at the top of the league. And I think that I know some of the players very close, like Joe Thornton has a home also where my home is in Switzerland, so he's there's a special relationship there. But it'll be a lot of fun to challenge the experienced and the youth of this group, and to try to look them eye in the eye for 2 games in a row.
You mentioned Joe. I mean, how's he still do it? How does he still?
Yeah, I mean, he's just such a fantastic human being, and I can understand why they would extend him to keep that person in your environment and in the room, and his love for the game, his passion for the game, and for being a great teammate is special, and I have a lot of respect for him as an athlete for sure, and as a human being.